I was contemplating how I should spend my fifth life. Yes, my fifth. I had been burned alive, beheaded by guillotine, hanged, and stabbed to death. Every tragic ending traced back to one person, my stepsister Celeste. Today was the day Celeste's mother married my father, Duke Ashford, the end of my pampered heiress life. After 4 lifetimes, I knew the truth. I was never the beloved daughter I thought I was. I was a tool to connect 2 powerful families. If Celeste could replace me, Father wouldn't hesitate. In my first life, I was a spoiled, jealous fool. I looked down on Celeste, thought she was just a country girl. I was wrong. I was the stepping stone. Celeste had perfect manners, stunning beauty, and magical talent that outshone mine in every way. When even my fiancé chose her, I became the villainess in every story. But did I deserve to be burned alive? I never harmed anyone, just angry words and foolish tantrums. The worst I did was cheat in a magic duel. Second life, I revenged faster. Cyprian Hinkewen still hanged. Fourth life, I became her puppet sister. She used me as a human shield when a knife came. I died serving her tea.
They have arrived, Lady Vivian!
I had little hope for this 5th life, but I had to face it. Let's make this life my last. Let's die for real this time. The wedding went peacefully. Celeste became the talk of the capital. In my first life, I'd worn a similar dress to outshine her. I knew better now.
Vivian. Can I call you Vivian? I hope it's not too forward, but I really want us to be close sisters.
Of course you can, Celeste.
Of course, Celeste. We're all family.
I decided to stay an innocent bystander. Running away didn't work. Being her puppet got me stabbed, but funny enough, my second life when I played the villain was the happiest. I knew my flaws. I was jealous, anxious, never appreciated what I had. Someone in a past life pointed that out quite clearly. I'd go with the flow this time.
Vivian, what are you doing today? Let's hang out. I don't know anyone here.
Vivian, bring Celeste with you. Go meet some friends.
Perleta is having a tea party tomorrow. I'll bring Celeste with me. I remembered Portia's tea party. No matter what I changed in any life, it always happened. Celeste would be humiliated there. And no matter what I did, whether I defended her, hid, or stayed away, I always got blamed. 2 things always came from that party. Rumors about me hating Celeste and Celeste meeting suitor number 1. There was no escaping it. Unless I stopped the meeting entirely. Lord Byron, son of a duke, betrothed to Lady Rosaline. He'd fall for Celeste at first sight and destroy Rosaline in the process. But what if I could delay their meeting? What if I could change someone else's fate instead?
Lady Viviana, where are you going? Shh!
I know. That's why I'm sneaking out now. Sleep tight. See you tomorrow. My family served the god of wind. Father expected me to become a priestess. I couldn't master the advanced spells, but simple ones? Enough for tonight. To avoid the tea party, I needed a potion, one that mimics real fever. So convincing even healers can't detect it. I learned the recipe in my second life, working for the Priestess of Darkness. Made over 20 of them. It can't be. No, that's not possible. Just in case. Just in case. That feather shouldn't have shimmered gold. If it did, that crow belonged to someone I wasn't supposed to know in this life.
Vivian, Molly said you've fallen sick.
He remembered all the times I faked sick as a child. No healer could prove him right. Father, I'm not feeling well. I might need a healer. Please tell Celeste I'm so sorry I can't bring her to the tea party. Don't let me hold Celeste back. Maybe she can go on her own.
Vivian, you look feverish. Oh dear, how are you feeling?
Right on schedule. She had to rush in to visit me. Your enemy always knows you best. The invitation is here. You'll have to go without me. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. It saddens me that you're suffering. I wanted to accompany you to your first party. Go prepare, Celesta. It's nearly time.
No, I'm not going. How can I leave my sick sister to go enjoy myself? I'll stay and take care of you.
As expected of Helena's daughter, Vivian, learn something from your sister. Get rest.
And so it begins. From now on, we'd always be compared. She'd shine. I'd be the disappointment. Same script, different life. Want some hot tea? That'd be great. Now I just had to keep Celesta home until Lady Rosalind completed her priestess-choosing ceremony. Lord Byron would have to wait a little longer to meet his true love. Rosalind won, uninjured, unscarred. In every past life, Lord Byron's betrayal letter arrived just before her final duel. Her opponent would mock her, and she'd lose her composure, and her face. Not this time.
Guess what? Lady Celeste was robbed on the street, but Lord Byron saved her.
The first day I let her out, she bumps into him. No escaping fate. But at least I saved Rosalind from the worst of it.
He was so heroic. I felt so safe. Do you think he'd like cookies? It's your gratitude that matters most.
You can come out. I sense you. I'm a priestess of the goddess of hope. I can feel your intense despair and wish for hope. Intense despair and wish for hope? Could she feel my intense wish with Lord Byron? Days later, on her own terms, before the scandal could break, she kept her dignity. One life changed, only a few hundred more to go.
When you return to the temple next week, Celeste will join you.
We can be together, Vivian. I'm so happy.
Celeste has been studying hard. And you? Reading trashy novels all day.
When Celesta reads, it's studying. When I read, it's trashy novels. 4 lives and he never changed. I'll study with Celesta, Father.
Your daughter is truly a good influence, while the one I raised...
Don't be sad, Vivian. Let's study together. Can you show me this great eye wind spell?
Oops! I'm such a terrible study partner. These spells weren't hard, but Celeste didn't know that yet. Once she learned the advanced techniques, she'd surpass everyone. She was a genius.
I know someone perfect to help. Wait for me tomorrow.
Molly, send this to Lord Derek.
You're finally contacting Lord Derek?
I thought you two had a fight. Who wanted to exchange love letters with this fool? In my first life, I wrote him passionate letters. Then I found his love letter to Celeste, eloquent and dripping with feeling. Just send it.
Celeste, this is Derek, a fellow pupil at the Wind Temple. Derek, this is my sister Celesta.
I'll go grab snacks. Be right back.
Or not.
Vivian might not return. It's her common trick. She hates studying.
I brought snacks.
So, just the two of us. Having fun with Celesta?
What do you...
Relax. I have a deal for you. Let's break off our betrothal.
What? What game are you playing, Vivian?
A great deal. You marry Celesta instead. Both families just want the alliance. They don't care which sister. But you care, don't you?
If you think pretending to step back will make me...
I announced the breakup. I dumped you. And you can't go public with Celesta until after I marry. Deal?
The smoke. Was it black?
Must be the light. Now, if you'll excuse me, he was right about the black smoke. That spell was from the Book of the God of Darkness. If he broke the contract, just a day or two of bad luck. A small prank for the man who helped burn me alive.
Will Derek ride with us?
Boys prefer to ride on horseback.
Then we'll spend the whole day together. I have so much to ask.
Celeste, I'm sorry. I'm visiting my mother's grave first. It's a different road, but Molly will go with you.
Oh, I understand.
I'll catch up after lunch. Promise.
Okay.
That's the carriage of the priest of the God of Darkness.
Why was he here? He should be in the far north. In none of my previous lives did I encounter him on this road. But then again, I never took this road before. Stay calm. We don't know each other. He's just a priest from another temple. This might be the only time in this life I see him. Just keep going. The Wind Temple, where I spent years failing to meet Father's expectations. Where Celeste would eventually discover a hidden treasure and surpass every student in a matter of months.
Lady Vivian, Lady Celesta has arrived safely.
Was she kidnapped on the way?
How did you know? A band of outlaws stopped us. But their leader was actually quite charming. He let Lady Celeste go after she talked to him. She even convinced him to return the stolen goods.
Of course she did.
Impressive, Lady Celesta. You've only just arrived?
Lord Derek helped me study before I came.
And so it begins. Shilachadhimar will have his student here favorite priestess candidate, and I'll be forgotten entirely, really, as always. But I wasn't studying history for nothing. There was something in this temple, something Celeste would find eventually, and I wanted to find it first. Cornerstone complete. The outlaw leader, suitor number 2, was now hopelessly smitten. In every past life, Celeste discovered an ancient artifact hidden in the Wind Temple, a relic that amplified magical ability tenfold. That's how she rose from newcomer to priestess candidate in record time. But the history books hinted it wasn't originally a wind relic at all. The breath of convergence, created during an era when the temples of wind and darkness were allied. It responded to those with affinity for both elements. In my second life, when I worked alongside the Priestess of Darkness, I'd stumbled upon references to it. Celeste found it by accident every single time. What if I found it first? Not to keep, just to understand what it really is. The entrance was behind the third prayer hall, a wind-sealed door that required a specific resonance to open. Celeste opened it with raw talent. I'd need something different. A feather from the familiar of the Priest of Darkness, carrying traces of dark magic, combined with my basic wind magic.
Vivian! There you are! The instructor praised my progress today. He said I might qualify for the intermediate class next month. Isn't that wonderful?
That's amazing, Celesta, truly.
Just catching up on history. You know me, avoiding actual spell work.
Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow night, when everyone sleeps, I'll find that chamber. Before Celeste does. Before anyone does. The wind seal. It responds to magical resonance. In every life, Celeste touched this wall, and it opened for her like she was its chosen one. Expected. The convergence of wind and darkness. The door doesn't just respond to talent. It responds to both elements together. The breath of convergence. That wasn't just history. That was a warning? I didn't take it. Not yet. I needed to understand what I'd just seen. And I needed to decide, should I let Salat find it as she always does, or should I change this cornerstone too?
Lady Celesta, in 3 weeks you've mastered techniques that take most students a year. We recommend you for the Priestess Candidate Trials.
Truly? Oh, this is my dream!
Right on schedule. Within 2 months, she'd be the top candidate. Then she'd accidentally find the breath of Confuan and become unstoppable.
Come in.
Vivian, I need to talk about our arrangement.
Having regrets? The contract is sealed.
No, it's just Celesta is incredible. She's talented, kind, beautiful, but she has so many admirers already. Lord Byron sent her a letter yesterday, and there are others.
Welcome to the competition, Derek. You should have met her later. At least you'd have had fewer rivals.
You seem to enjoy this.
A little. Now, was there something else?
I just thank you for the contract, even if I don't understand why you did it.
Maybe I'm just tired of being burned. Go practice your wind spells. You'll need them to keep up with her.
Lady Vivian, a letter from the Temple of Darkness.
What? To the lady who carries my crow's feather. You passed my carriage on the forest road. My familiar seems interested in you, which is unusual since he's interested in nothing. If you have no use for the feather, kindly return it. If you do have use for it, I'm curious why. Damian, the priest of the god of darkness. In my second life, I worked for his temple. I knew him, his laziness, his sharp mind hidden behind half-closed eyes, his devastating power. But he didn't know me. Not in this life.
Who's D? Is it a love letter? It's not a love letter. It's a business inquiry.
I should return it. Any connection with the Temple of Darkness would raise suspicions, but this feather helped me open the sealed chamber. And if I was right about the breath of conquarance, I'd need dark magic again. The feather has proven useful. I intend to keep it a while longer. Consider it borrowed.
Send this to the Temple of Darkness. Lady Vivian, your father would not approve.
Then don't tell him. Go.
I didn't expect you to find me this early, Damian.
Who is that?
Lady Celeste, my lord. You're the former Lady Rosalind.
I know who she is.
And suitor number 1 arrives in person. Lord Baron, who broke his betrothal for Celeste before even speaking to her properly.
Lady Celeste, I brought you a rare thunder crystal from my family's temple.
Oh, Lord Byron, that's so generous.
I found a new wind technique today, Celeste. I thought we could practice together.
That sounds lovely, Derek.
She does this with every suitor. The same blush, the same admiring eyes. I once asked her in my 4th life, if every suitor proposed, who would she choose? She said she couldn't.
A communication artifact from the Priest of Darkness? Was he bored? Was this a trap? Or was he genuinely curious? What are you up to, Damian? Hello?
So you figured it out. Most people try writing notes to it first.
You can hear me right now?
Only when you activate it. Relax. I don't eavesdrop. Too much effort.
Why are you sending communication artifacts to a stranger?
My crow has never given a feather to anyone willingly. That makes you interesting. And I despise traveling for something as tedious as a conversation.
What do you want to know?
Why did a Wind Temple student use a dark element feather to open the sealed chamber beneath the 3rd prayer hall?
You sense that?
The feather carries my magic. When you used it, I felt the resonance. So, the breath of confusion. You know what it is?
I know it's not purely a wind artifact. It belongs to both temples.
Correct. The Wind Temple stole it 300 years ago during the Temple Wars. My predecessors never retrieved it because, well, laziness runs in our lineage. That's an interesting reaction. Most people recoil when speaking with the Priest of Darkness.
I'm not most people.
Clearly, you also used a grade 3 dark concealment potion last week. Where did a wind student learn that?
I read a lot.
Fascinating lie. We'll speak again, V.
He was sharper than I remembered, and more dangerous. But talking to him felt easy. Like breathing after holding your breath for 4 lifetimes.
In 20 years, I have never seen talent like this.
And now comes the next cornerstone. Within days, Celeste would accidentally find the sealed chamber.
The breath of convergence. What happens if someone with only Windifitive uses it?
It amplifies their power, but at a cost. The artifact is meant for dual element users. A single element user would become extraordinarily powerful. Temporarily. Long-term, it corrodes the soul.
What?
You didn't know? The amplification is addictive. The user grows dependent. Eventually, they can't cast without it. Their own magic atrophies.
In my previous lives, I never stuck around long enough to see the long-term effects on Celesta. I always died too early. But if this was true, if I remove it before she finds it?
You'd need dual element magic to move it safely, which means you'd need my help. And I'd want something in return.
What?
An answer. Who are you really, V? No Wind Temple student knows dark arts, reads forbidden histories, and carries my familiar's feather by coincidence.
I'll think about it. Save Celeste from herself, the woman whose shadow I died in 4 times? The logical answer was no, but the honest answer was more complicated.
Which way to my room? I need a nap.
Beautiful, dangerously perceptive beneath the laziness.
You're V.
How?
You're the only person here who didn't flinch when I arrived. Also, you're carrying my crow's feather in your left pocket.
I thought you said traveling was too much effort.
It is. But you mentioned someone might use the Breath of Convergence soon. That artifact belongs to my temple. I'm merely retrieving stolen property.
And your price for helping?
I told you the truth about who you are.
You won't believe me.
Try me. I serve the God of Darkness. We specialize in things people find unbelievable.
After we move the artifact, you'll get your answer after.
Deal. Crude seal work. My predecessors really were lazy.
Takes one to know one.
So it's real. 300 years, and it's been sitting here untouched.
Someone will find this chamber within days.
Your mysterious stepsister? I'll need to construct a containment spell. The artifact is unstable. It's been absorbing ambient wind magic for centuries. Give me a moment. It's defended.
It needs both elements simultaneously, together, at the same time. Your darkness, my wind, like the original creators.
You've done this before.
No, not this.
A deal is a deal. Who are you?
I've lived this life 5 times.
Go on.
You're not going to laugh?
The God of Darkness governs death and rebirth, among other things. Reincarnation isn't unheard of in my temple's records. 5 times in the same life, however, that's unusual. What kills you?
Everything. Burning, guillotine, hanging, stabbing, all connected to my stepsister. Not because she orders it, but because the world revolves around her and I'm always crushed in its orbit. In my second life, I worked in your temple. You were there. You told me I was jealous, prideful, and wasting my potential. You were the only person who ever said that to my face.
I said that? A version of you that doesn't exist in this timeline, yes. Was I right?
Completely.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you asked. And because in 4 lifetimes you're the only person who ever saw me clearly.
My familiar remembers. Crows are creatures of darkness. They exist partially outside normal time. He gave you his feather because he recognized you. You're not alone in this, Vivian. Not this time.
Vivian! I found the strangest thing. A hidden chamber behind the 3rd prayer hall, but it was completely empty. A hidden chamber? That sounds exciting. The instructors say it's an old storage room. Nothing important. But I felt something there, a pull, like magic calling to me, and then nothing.
Your stepsister found the empty chamber. She's been asking the elders about it all morning.
She felt the residual magic. She would.
The artifact is secured. I'll transport it to my temple when I leave. The question is, what changes now?
I don't know. I've never changed a cornerstone this significantly before. The Tea Party, Derek, those were minor shifts. The fate still corrected itself. But this was major.
You're afraid?
I've died 4 times. Fear is a baseline.
In my temple's records, there's one account of a repeating life. The subject broke free on their 7th cycle.
7th? I'm only on my 5th.
The record says the cycle breaks when the soul fulfills its true purpose. Not survival, purpose.
And if I don't find it?
Then you keep repeating, or the cycle consumes your soul entirely.
What if my purpose is impossible?
Then we'll find a way to cheat it. I serve the God of Darkness. Cheating death was practically in my job description.
This ball is critical. The Emperor will announce his heir's engagement. Vivian, do not embarrass this family.
Yes, Father.
Celesta, you'll be presented formally to court. Helena has prepared a gown for you.
Thank you, Father.
The Emperor's Ball. In every life, this is where Celeste meets her most powerful suitor, the Crown Prince.
The Crown Prince. That escalates things.
Once the prince falls for Celeste, the political stakes become national. My father uses Celeste's connection to the crown to plot his treason.
Celeste becomes Empress, and anyone who ever opposed her gets eliminated, including me.
What happened with the treason in your past lives?
Father always plots it, whether I'm involved or not. In my 3rd life, I wasn't even in the country and still got blamed. In my 4th, Celeste's loyal sister and still died.
The treason might be a cornerstone, too.
I know. But the ball, if Celeste doesn't meet the prince there, they'll meet elsewhere. I can't stop it.
Then don't try to stop it. Use it.
What do you mean?
You've been playing defense for 5 lives. Maybe it's time to play a different game entirely.
What kind of game?
The kind where you stop being a side character in Celeste's story and start writing your own.
And there it is, right on schedule. 3 suitors and a prince. Celeste's collection grows.
What are you doing here?
The Temple of Darkness was invited. I usually decline, but tonight seemed entertaining. Dance with me. It'll give us cover to talk. Your father is meeting Baron Kessler in the West Wing. 3rd door on the left. Kessler is a known separatist.
You've been watching my father.
I've been watching everything.
The treason plant is already in motion, Vivian. This isn't next year's problem. It's now.
How long do we have?
Months, maybe less. The question is, what side of history do you want to be on when it breaks?
The winning side. For once in my miserable 5 lives, the winning side.
Your father has secured 3 noble houses. They plan to move during the Harvest Festival when the Emperor visits the southern provinces.
That's 2 months away. In my previous lives, the coup happened during the New Year celebrations 4 months from now.
The timeline accelerated. Your changes have had unintended consequences.
I caused this.
You disrupted a pattern. Patterns resist disruption.
If the coup happens at the Harvest Festival and Father fails, which he always does, then Celeste gets protected as the prince's beloved and I get executed again.
Unless you expose the plot before it happens.
With what proof? My father is careful. He's destroyed by the investigation after the coup, not before.
Then we gather proof now. I'll send my crow to shadow your father's meetings. Dark magic sells at surveillance.
If anyone discovers you're helping me...
The Temple of Darkness is neutral in political conflicts. Officially, I'm conducting scholarly research. What my crow does on its own time is not my concern.
For the first time in 5 lives, I wasn't running, hiding, or pretending. I was fighting, and I wasn't alone. Thank you, Damian.
Don't thank me yet. The hard part hasn't started.
Vivian, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you hate me? I know everyone compares us. I know Father favors me. I know your fiancé, Derek, he looks at me differently than he looks at you. I'm not blind.
Why are you asking me this now?
Because you're the only person who's never tried to use me. Lord Byron gives me gifts to win my favor. The prince invites me to the palace for political advantage. Even Father, I know he sees me as a tool. But you just let me be. I don't hate you, Celesta, but you don't like me either. I can feel it. You're always careful around me like I'm something dangerous. Maybe because you are. Not deliberately. But the world bends around you, Celesta. People fall in love with you, break their promises for you, destroy themselves for you, and anyone standing nearby gets crushed. I never asked for any of that!
I know. That's what makes it worse. Sometimes I wish I were ordinary. Like you. Trust me, you don't.
The Temple of Darkness vouches for this evidence?
The darkness sees what light cannot, Your Majesty. The evidence speaks for itself.
Duke Ashfield. Treason. And you, his own daughter, bring me this.
I bring it because it's the truth, Your Majesty. My father intends to move during the Harvest Festival.
You understand what this means for your family?
I do.
And Lady Celesta? Your stepsister is involved?
Celesta knows nothing of the plot. She is a pawn, not a player. I ask that she be spared.
You would save the girl who replaced you in everything?
She didn't choose to replace me. My father chose to discard me. There's a difference.
Duke Ashfield and his conspirators will be arrested before the festival. Your family name is forfeit. Your titles, your estate, gone. You understand?
I've lost everything before, Your Majesty. Several times.
For your service, you may keep your life and your freedom. The Priest of Darkness will guarantee your safety.
You asked for Celeste to be spared.
Surprised?
No, just impressed. In 5 lifetimes of being hurt by her orbit, you chose mercy.
Maybe that's growth. Or maybe I'm just tired of hate.
You did this! You ungrateful!
You were going to commit treason, Father. Whether I exposed it or not, you would have failed and everyone would have died. I've seen it happen. More than once.
What are you talking about?
The treason was real, Celeste. The Emperor has guaranteed your safety. You won't be punished. Did you know about Father's plans? I discovered them recently. I chose to stop it before it cost more lives. Everyone is gone. Lord Brian sent word he can no longer associate with me.
The prince's advisors won't let him near a traitor's stepdaughter. Even Derek...
Derek is bound by our contract. He won't abandon you. I broke off my betrothal with Derek weeks ago. He's free to be with you. He actually loves you, Celesta. Not your status, not your beauty. You.
Why would you do all this for me? After everything?
Because I spent 4 lifetimes learning that hatred only burns the one who holds it. And I've been burned enough. This was the first time in 5 lives I held my stepsister. Not as a puppet, not as an enemy. Just as 2 girls who lost everything.
It's not much, but it's ours, my lady. Just
Vivian now, Molly. No more titles.
What will you do now?
I don't know. For the first time in 5 lives, I genuinely don't know what comes next.
Is your master too lazy to visit in person?
I came in person. Do you know how far your new house is from anything useful? I had to walk from the road.
A whole 100 meters, my condolences.
The breath of convergence has been secured in my temple. The elders are studying it. They believe it may hold clues about your cycle.
My cycle?
The artifact was created to bridge 2 opposing forces. Your rebirths may be connected to a similar imbalance. Something in your soul that needs to be resolved.
Your temple's record said the cycle breaks at the 7th life.
If the purpose is fulfilled. If not,
The soul is consumed. I remember.
I've been researching. There may be a ritual, one that requires both wind and dark magic. It could reveal your soul's anchoring purpose.
Dangerous?
Moderately, but safer than dying and repeating.
Why are you helping me, Damian? Really?
Because in all the records of repeating souls, none of them survived by choosing kindness. They all chose revenge or despair or surrender. You chose to save people, even the ones who hurt you. That's worth preserving.
That might be the nicest thing anyone said to me in 5 lifetimes.
Don't get used to it. It was exhausting.
When the ritual begins, you'll see your past lives, all of them, simultaneously. The purpose anchoring your soul will manifest as a vision. Don't fight it. Let it come.
And if it's too much?
I'll pull you out. You have my word. By the god of darkness who governs death and rebirth.
You were never meant to be her shadow. You were meant to be the bridge.
Bridge? Between what?
Between wind and darkness. Between pride and mercy. Between the girl who burned and the woman who chose to save. Your purpose was never survival. It was transformation.
What did you see?
I saw everything. I know what I need to do. I was never just a wind mage who dabbled in darkness. I'm both. That's the bridge. That's why the cycle exists.
You claim to possess dual element divinity? That hasn't been documented in 3 centuries. The darkness is untrained but genuine. This is irregular.
It's also historical. The last bridge mage united our temples during the Second Era. Lady Vivian could restore an alliance that's been broken for 300 years. If you're not too proud to accept it.
You were incredible in there. I had no idea you could do that. Neither did I, for most of my lives. Derek told me about the contract, about everything you did. Vivian, I never understood you. I thought you were just cold. I was cold, and jealous, and bitter, for a very long time. What changed?
I stopped trying to be you, and I stopped running from myself.
I'm glad you stopped running.
The elders accepted. You'll be recognized as the first bridge mage in 300 years. Both temples will support you.
It doesn't feel real.
Which part?
All of it. Having a future. Having a purpose. Not waiting to die.
The cycle. Do you feel it still?
It's fading. Like a held breath finally being released.
Then maybe this is your last life after all.
Maybe it is.
1 year since I chose to stop being a side character. 1 year since I stopped dying. Letter from Lady Celesta. She and Derek are expecting their first child. Oh, and Lady Rosalind sends her regards. She's been promoted to High Priestess.
Good. She deserves it.
And the Temple Council requests your presence for the Intertemple Summit next month. Both wind and darkness dispositions.
I'll attend.
Your punctuality hasn't.
I'm precisely on time. You said noon.
It's 2 o'clock.
The soul revelation, the elders confirm the cycle has fully dissolved. Your soul is anchored permanently.
Permanently. No more resets, no more deaths, no more waking up at the beginning.
You sound almost disappointed.
Terrified, actually. I've never had to think about growing old before. What do people even do with one life?
I hear they live it.
My name is Vivian. I lived 5 lives. I was burned, beheaded, hanged, and stabbed. I was a villainess, a coward, a puppet, and a ghost. In my 5th life, I chose differently. I chose to save instead of destroy, to build instead of ruin, to accept every broken, bitter, imperfect piece of myself. I don't know what comes next. For the first time ever, I truly don't know, and I think...
That's the point.
Let's go inside. I made tea.
Is it poisoned?
Only mildly.
Acceptable.